We're just finishing up work on the east sidewalk, and that will be complete by Friday evening. So what's going to be happening is Friday evening, the east sidewalk will be opened again. The west sidewalk will be open through the weekend as well, so we'll have both open through the weekend. Then on Monday morning, we're closing the west sidewalk down again. The east sidewalk is significantly narrower than the west sidewalk. So what we're asking is that over the next month or so while we finish the project, that people do use caution. Cyclists, if they can ring their bell, slow down as required, dismount if you need to. Pedestrians, the same thing, you know, listen for the bells of the cyclists, stay to the right if you can as you cross the bridge. And essentially we're trying to get the work done as soon as we can. Once we get both sides opened up again, then that should relieve the congestion. We're planning to have the work done by about mid-July, so once we close the west sidewalk, it will take about a month to complete that. We are planning to open up both sidewalks on the Canada Day long weekend. So the Thursday afternoon, we'll open the west sidewalk again. Both sidewalks will be open through the weekend, and then we'll close the west sidewalk down on the Monday morning, July the 4th. What we're doing on the west side is we will be adding some more posts sort of on the extremities of the bridge, I would say, on the close to the ground end of the sidewalks there. The east sidewalk, though, when we open it up, it will essentially be done, other than perhaps minor deficiencies, which, you know, wouldn't really affect traffic if we have to fix those up. We're expecting our next major rehabilitation of the bridge will probably be in the next 5 to 10 years. Typically, we rehabilitate the bridges about every 25 years or so. This one was finished up, I believe, 95 or 96, as you mentioned. So we're looking, you know, then the next 5 to 10 year time frame. Typically, what we would look at during that is we would assess the bridge for condition of the bridge itself, structurally, paint, those sort of things. And then we would also look at enhancements if we're looking at doing those at the time.
My mother witnessed someone jumping off something and she's pretty traumatized, so I think that's an issue. It's better not to have people jumping off bridges. It takes some space out, but I think people are pretty polite and they can work their way around it. The design is not that great, but if it was built at the same time as the bridge, it could have made something better probably.
I feel more secure. I think that it's a great idea to have it here, but as I think it could be placed closer to the original barrier. With a better design, it could save like a few inches, which would be something useful when there's a crowd crossing the bridge. I try to go slower rather than go on a speed that I cannot control my bike, but I could see that it could potentially cause some concern on heavy crowd.